Hello, everybody. Welcome to another tier list. I'm here with my good pal Ian. Say hello, Ian.
Hi,
And today
everybody.
we have a very special guest here.
Annalise. Her name
Yep.
is Annalise. Just call her Annalise.
Hi,
AKA, it's,
hi.
as I was saying, AKA, it's Lisi's Corner. You can check her out, and the link to her channel will be in the description below. She's past 2,000 subscribers. Congratulations to her. It's a
Yep.
fun time right now for everyone, and we're happy to be here.
Yep.
So today we are doing another compromisation tier list, but this time it's with Lisi, and we're going to do a couple of these as well. So be prepared for a series of videos about this. Ignore my sister in the background. But anyways, today we're doing the PBS Kids shows, and this is a hard list to make because there's a lot of really good ones,
Yeah.
but there's also a couple of not so good ones. But anyways,
So let's get started.
okay. My sister's singing. Anyways, Nature Cat has some cool animation, but other than that, not a fan of it. Maggie, shut up!
Hey, be
I never
respectful.
I never watched Nature Cat before, so
Honestly, me neither.
I mean, I'm sure you'll like it. You probably would like it. It's got some nice characters. Again, to me, it's just my personal taste. I thought it was very annoying at times. I just thought it got pretty annoying. But, okay, Martha Speaks is next.
Oh, Martha Speaks is really good.
Yeah, it is a good show. It's cute. This is one of two PBS Kids shows that came out on the same day, September 1st, 2008. The other one, which we'll get to later, yeah.
The year I was born, 2008. Yeah, I remember watching Martha Speaks when I was 7.
Yeah, Lisi watched quite a few of these later on in her life. So,
Yeah.
Eleanor Wonders Why. It's got good animation, fun ideas. It's fine.
And Ellen
It's
sounds like Miss Elena.
Yes, that's true as well. She's voiced by
The current Miss
person.
Elena, Marqueta. Or did Miss
Yeah.
Elena get a new voice actor?
Oh, it's the same voice. It's the
Oh,
same
okay.
voice. We're good.
Yeah.
Curious George has got to go S. Curious George is S tier. Curious
Yeah,
George
it's
is one of-
iconic.
I watched it in the past. Yeah, I've watched that.
Curious George is one of the best shows PBS Kids has ever done. It is one of the best shows they have aired. It is so good. Same with Wildcrafts. It is one of the best shows they have ever done. Super fun, super creative, super wacky, super fun.
I still need
Electric
to
Company
watch
is a
that.
weird one for me. It's good. You'll love it. It's really good. The Electric Company, I have a very interesting history because I didn't watch the actual show, but I played a couple of the games, like not the PBS Kids website, but more like some apps that I downloaded. I downloaded a couple apps that I would play on. They were fun, so B tier for the nostalgia of that. Really good. Teletubbies is fine, I guess.
Didn't watch the
It's not my
PBS
thing.
Kids Teletubbies, but I watched the reboot on Nick Jr. Because there was a
Yeah.
reboot of Teletubbies that aired on Nick Jr.
I know, it's alright. I wouldn't say it's that creepy. But it's just not that great. But it's kind of cute at times. I can. See
I
it's a
don't
little
really
cute.
like Teletubbies anymore. I used to when I was
I-
8.
I understand why, but it's not terrible like some. Zaboomafoo is really good. I liked I liked Zaboomafoo. It's the same people with the Crap Brothers. I think it's pretty good. In fact, I'll put it top of B tier. It's pretty good, very fun, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Xavier Riddle, it's pretty good. I'm going in between an A and a B.
Yeah, it's a
I'm going
good
in
show.
between- Yeah, I'm sure Katie's gonna start doing videos about it on it soon.
Yeah, there's only one episode I've watched of that, and that's like the Rosa Parks episode.
It's
Man, it does a pretty good job of teaching history.
Don't worry, we'll be sure that Katie does make a couple videos that feature it. Don't worry, Xavier Riddle fans.
Yeah.
You'll.
I still want to watch the Mr. Rogers episode.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about those soon. We'll talk about those a little later. Molly of Denali's pretty cute. I enjoy the idea. I like Alaskan culture. Or again, Native American stuff. Like, I've always been fascinated in that fact. As of the recording, I've been learning about Native American history. Really cool stuff.
And I look like the main character.
Yes, you do. Anyways, Angelina Ballerina is pretty good. I remember watching the classic series quite a bit. Pretty good. Is it dated? Maybe a little bit, but I enjoyed it a little bit. It's not terrible.
I watched both the classic and the Next Step one.
Yeah, they're all right. Cat in the Hat is super fun. Super fun.
Yes.
I love Dr. Seuss, and I loved this show. These are like the 3 PBS kids shows I watched: Curious George, Cat in the Hat, and Dinosaur Train. Those are like the 3 PBS kids shows that I watched on a regular basis, because I didn't watch a ton of PBS because we're gonna get to that
Because of a
later.
certain show that we're not going to mention until later.
Word Girl is good. Word Girl is pretty good. I enjoy
Yeah.
Word Girl. It's pretty
Good show.
good. It is really, really good. Very
Don't
creative
at me,
ideas,
guys.
good-
It's not my thing.
Yeah. Kids songs were. I'm gonna put this like a solid. No, I'm putting this a solid A. Really,
I never
really
even
like-
heard of it.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
Oh,
me,
I
I'm
had a
on
couple
PDP.
DVDs. I really liked some of the music. I remember it. It's really, really good stuff. Angalicious is pretty good too. I'll say.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not
One of the
terrible. Like,
Best ones ever
I mostly
made, in
remember
my-
reading the books.
yeah, my sisters love
I
the
read
books,
the books
so
as a kid
I
and
got it. It's
the cartoon.
all right. Peg plus Cat. I think
Never
Lisi's
seen
gonna go. Yeah, Lisi's gonna go crazy over it.
Yeah, I used to like record myself singing the songs. Like, I like You Can Count on Me. Like, that was my all-time favorite, and I still like that show. And the songs were great,
All right,
and the
we'll put it-
games on PBS Kids
it is
website.
pretty
they
good.
were
I do enjoy. I enjoyed it a little bit. It's. I'll say. Yeah, we'll take it A tier.
Yeah.
Arthur. This
This is
the
pretty
big
much the
one.
hottest take on our list.
Not my favorite. Not one of my favorites. I'm gonna put it at the
Yeah.
top of the C tier.
Sorry, guys.
You know-
I know there's
you
a
know
lot
what?
of Arthur fans out there, and we understand.
Inc-
And it's just not our
Alright,
thing.
well,
Sorry,
you know
guys.
I'm gonna say it's a B tier. I will say it is a really well made show, and I do like certain aspects of it.
That was my obsession in 5th grade.
I just felt like Arthur as a character was super unlikable and just irritating. God, he was so unlikable and kind of a jerk. He was kind of a prick. He was.
You mean like when he punched DW in the arm?
Yeah, that was just.
Oh, that.
He was a prick. Like I don't know.
And
He
he
was
also
just a
made fun
prick.
of Sue Ellen for her sweater
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
house.
He was a prick. He was an absolute jerk. He was such a jerk. Not a Caillou jerk, but we'll get to that later. I'm putting it down there. He's still not that good of a. He's still just not that interesting. I know a lot of Arthur fans going to be absolutely screaming at us in the comments, but it's just me. And also, there's this one scene that absolutely scared the living daylights out of me.
Oh yeah,
It's-
the nightmare one. You told me about that.
That was terrifying. Oh my god, they took it way too far. Again, I know people praise it, and I will say that was pretty well done considering how intense that scene is. But it scared the living daylights out of me. Postcards with Buster was alright.
Yeah, it's an educational one. It'll teach you about different landmarks in cities. That's how
Yeah.
that's
me
how
just say-
I
hold on,
learned
let me just
about
say this
Little
real quick.
Miami, and
Yeah,
I
hold on,
learned
hold on.
about Chicago.
Just- Yeah, let me just say this. They showed out Mackinac Island. That's an island. I've actually been to that place. Really beautiful island. Go there if you have the chance. It's in Michigan. It's a beautiful island. Right in between the Upper Peninsula and the main mitten of Michigan. Really beautiful island. Go there. They did an episode like that, so yeah. Gotta give it the credit.
Wow.
Word
All right.
World, I will say.
Wait.
It is-
Let's stop right there
Word
because
World.
I'm about to reach the recording limit, so we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back. Let's continue.
Yep, we are. Ian's getting a drink of water, so it's just me and Katie here for a sec.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Lacey, do you wanna like
Fine.
describe
Let's
a few
get
things
serious.
about yourself?
So, I only watch a few PBS Kids shows. Yeah, and some of them I didn't watch till later in my life. I mean, except for like Pinkalicious, I've watched that since it like came out and stuff. Yeah, and then I live like on the east coast of America. I'm not saying where. Like, yeah, I live like on the east coast of the United States. And I'm a freshman in high school, and yeah. And please excuse my mom watching stuff in the background.
Yeah, just
Interviewing her?
ignore any background noise.
Oh. Wait, did I interrupt the interview?
No.
No,
you
you're
didn't.
good.
For you.
Alright. You were like interviewing you for her for your channel? That's cute.
And subscribe to me at It's Lacey's Corner.
Yep.
Yep. Alright. Now that Ian's back,
Alright.
I think we're ready to continue now.
Yeah.
Time to get down to business.
Down a banner.
Time to get back to business. Okay. As I was saying, Word World is pretty solid. It's got a good concept. Beautiful animation.
Word
I'll
World's
put
nostalgic
it
to
in
me.
Yeah. It's really unique. Word World is very unique. Alright. This Man Roy is alright. I'll say. It's pretty alright. It's got some cute animation. It's made by the same people who did Sesame Street, Sesame Workshop. From the people who did Sesame Street, so I gotta give it credit for that. Yeah. Next one. Between the Lions.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Alright, A tier. We'll put it there. Kitty loves puppetry.
Well, I prefer animation to puppetry.
Yeah, but I really do like puppetry though. I do like puppetry. As much as I love animation, I really do like puppets. They're cute. I like puppetry.
Even
I love-
though some puppets look a little weird.
Even if they do look weird, they're still better than him.
City, the sun.
No spoilers
No, we
allowed, Ian.
Spoilers.
I
Anyways.
know what you're
Alright.
talking about because it is Ian's least favorite show.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about it just yet. We don't talk about it just yet, but thank you
Alright.
for spoiling. Anyways, Bob the Builder reboot, but I think it's just the original series, so we're throwing it in the S tier for that because I grew up with it. I love it to this day.
I watched it when I was in pre-K, but I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, that's not being cultural. Alright. Super Y. Not that bad, I will say. I think the idea is pretty good.
That one I watched
Be
a lot
honest.
when I was a kid.
So did I.
Yeah, I think
I haven't
for that-
watched it since I was like a year ago, I think.
It does have a catchy theme song, I will say.
Yeah, catchy, definitely.
Alright. I'll put it B tier. Hero Elementary. Ugh, I didn't like it that much.
I never watched Hero Elementary.
It came out sorry. June 2020. Didn't like it that much. Yeah. I didn't like it that much. D tier. Let's Go Luna is it's on the I'm gonna put it bottom of C. It's on the verge between a C and a D. Actually, well, sort of. Ready Jet Go is alright too, I guess. Alright. I don't know why that's there. Anyways. Alright, now to the Clifford franchise. The
Cliffy!
Clifford franchise. Both these shows have gotta go S tier. Clifford is
I'm actually not a huge Clifford fan.
That gasp.
I guess.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Alright. Splash and Bubbles is not that good. Don't like Splash. Yeah. Don't really like Splash and Bubbles that much. Not very good. Animation is very nice though. Digital puppetry, which is another show we'll get to later, uses that technique in a poor way. But they used it pretty well here because it's not humans, it's fish. And yeah. Dinosaur Train is S tier. Like, that shows that it's so good. Like, got beautiful animation, beautiful, great characters, very unique idea, very creative, very funny, proper Jim Henson humor that we all know and love, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still there, Lisi? Alright. There's a slightly more hotter take. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put Barney in the C. I don't hate it as much as most people do.
I am one of the haters of it.
Yep. Yep. You two both are, but I'm just putting it there because I don't want to piss people off.
Get Barneyed.
Oh yeah, that meme you made.
Me and Katie made Get Barneyed.
Okay.
Caillou, yeah, Caillou's awful. It's awful.
I love Caillou.
Oh wow, one of the few Caillou lovers. Alright, we
I like
have
the
someone.
Caillou, not the original one, but the
The
one where
original
he
one
starts like acting more mature. Not the reboot, but the more mature Caillou where he's less whiny.
That is true, he got less whiny. And the reboot plot twist, Rosie became the whiny one. So they make Rosie into a spoiled bride instead of him. That was a twist. Caillou's just more mature, it seems, and he knows better. He knows between right and wrong. Alright. Alright, Sesame Street is S tier. Sesame Street is one of the great
Oh my god,
children's-
yes.
Definitely.
I've gained more and more appreciation. I love Sesame Street. My sisters love Sesame Street. Almost every person on Earth loves Sesame Street. I love Sesame Street.
In
Yeah.
memory of Luis, who was on there.
Oh yeah, Luis died recently.
Yeah.
Rest in
Yeah, he
peace.
died like
Have you heard about that, Katie?
I think so.
I think a month after, like
He
somewhere
died.
like I think he died like a week before I got my 8th grade pictures taken.
Oh. Alright, so Sesame Street is awesome. Love Sesame
Yeah.
Street. Great songs. I even like Elmo. I even like Elmo. He's adorable.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, and speaking of the best,
Oh my god. And the
next
amount of
one-
guest stars the show gets too.
They had Lin
Yeah.
Manuel on it as well. Sesame Street's
They
so great
invited
that
Lin
time.
Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, and the fact this show's been going on for over 50 years is impressive. That just shows how good of a show it is. It changed with the times as the world modernized more, Sesame Street modernized more, and
Wow.
definitely deserves a spot in the top 5 PBS Kids shows.
Yep.
It really deserves a top 5 spot.
Yep.
Alright. Speaking of the best, the next one we're talking about is not one of the best. It's one. So the Science Kid's one of the absolute worst. It's the absolute worst.
I respect his opinion because I love Sid.
Oh god. Oh, to me, it's it's the absolute worst. What a freaking awful show. What an awful show. Terrible show. Absolutely hated these characters. I hate the animation. It looks absolutely disgusting. I hate Gerald as a character especially. God, he was super annoying.
Well,
You know,
hey,
they
at
could-
least
Gerald
the
is
movie's
silly.
better.
Yeah, he's
the
silly.
movie was better, but it's still a bad film. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty awful film. But you know what? It's Christopher Lloyd was in it. As long as Christopher Lloyd is in a movie, I'm happy. He does a good job. So, more positive. More positives, the better. Maybe they could have. Oh, and the worst thing, and the most saddest, the most emotional thing about it is, you could have actually made it pretty good. I think it could have been really good. It could have been really, really good. Because the concept is actually pretty decent if you think about it. It's got a unique idea with all these skits and stuff. It could have worked if it was like a puppetry, if it was regular puppets. If it was regular puppets, then it would have been pretty cute. Be honest, they could have just done it with puppets. I get that you want to be experimental with CGI and stuff, but I think that's better off for a different idea.
Yeah.
I think that's better off with different ideas, but yeah. So the Science Kid is trash. Absolutely hate it. Glad you love it, Lacey, but me and Katie just absolutely cannot stand it. Worst. This is not just the worst show I've ever watched. One of the worst things I've ever seen, period. This is not a show. This is an experience.
Okay, you want to
And
move
a
on?
bad one. A bad one at that. It's a bad experience. Anyways.
The
need to
next
refresh-
one is better.
The next one is so many times better.
Yeah.
Finally. We can...
Yeah.
Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. We can...
I used to drive my aunt crazy with that the second time I went to the Philippines, especially
Oh.
Daniel gets a cold
my
and Mom
God.
Tiger gets sick. Yeah, it drove her nuts because I would binge watch the same episodes every
Oh,
day.
God.
Like, At night when the
I
grown up,
feel for her, trust me.
like I would go on my mom's iPad and binge watch Daniel Tiger.
Oh, God.
Wow. I would binge watch Dora a lot when I was younger.
We talk about that in the next video with the Nickelodeon tier list. Anyways.
I was a Dora binge watcher too.
Oh man, I was kind of a Dora binge watcher too, and I still have a guilty pleasure for it. As I'm saying, even though it's not like that good, but I'm just gonna say I have a guilty pleasure for it. Anyways,
Yeah, back to topic.
Daniel Tiger.
Definitely
I-
S.
Yep.
S rank. S rank. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what anyone else says. This is S rank, and I love it.
And I'll say after rewatching season 6 of this,
Yeah,
I'm starting to get
it's
used
got-
to the new looks.
the new looks are fine, I guess, but like, I don't know. It doesn't feel. It doesn't have the charm. It doesn't have that charm.
At
And
least
season-
Max and Amira still look the same.
They look a little bit the same. I will
Yeah.
say. I'm glad. I'm glad they did. Excuse me. Anyways. Speaking of the neighborhood of make believe, the original Mr. Rogers is also S tier. Just outside the top 5. It's gonna be just outside of the top 5. Yeah, just outside the top 5. Great show. Very
Yes.
fun. Odd Squad is absolutely fantastic. It is hilarious. The funniest show from PBS Kids. The funniest show on PBS Kids. Super funny. And also we got and also just Don't know what to think of Donkey Hoodie though. It's on the PBS Kids website. I don't know what to think of it though. I want to like it, but like at the same time, it's just really not on that level that Daniel Tiger was. That same charm. I think Daniel Tiger tops the original. So, I was hoping this could do the same, but kind of. I don't want to say insult the original, but it's just not on par with it. It's not on par with it. Alma's Way was really good, though. I really liked Alma's Way.
Yeah, love Alma's Way.
It's really fun. It's really fun, and it's got some really good characters. I really like the characters. And it's created by Maria from Sesame Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Maria from Sesame Street.
Oh, I did not know that.
And
Me neither.
The theme song, I think, is either written or sung by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Maybe both.
Wow.
Now we come to the magnum opus of television.
Ian's favorite all time.
Thomas.
The great show of all time. Well, that or Kipper the Dog. Yeah, you could debate that, but I could debate that, but either way, it's still fantastic, amazing. It's great. Good. It's got the classic era was amazing. But the reboot era, absolutely trashed. The reboot era, absolute trash. But anyways,
All engines no.
All engines no.
As Jonathan made it up. I remember last summer we made sometime last summer towards the end we were making a parody of it on your live stream with you, me, Captain, and Jaslyn.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Here comes Thomas. I'm the stupid, annoying engine. No. All engines no.
All engines no. Gordon wants to kill me. All engines no.
And then here comes Percy. We're not best friends. I break the rules and stay off the bend. Here comes me out. I'm now down the hills and round them. Whoa! All engine no.
Right. That's the PBS Kids tier list.
Yep, there's the complete list.
If you disagree with our list, it's civil.
We'll respect your opinion, but you still have to respect ours if you want.
You respect your opinions. If you respect ours,
Yeah.
it's civil.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.